Data settings. Okay. Okay. We may be in here. We may be in here indeed. We may be in here indeed. I'm not really entirely sure. Sign into chat. So I gotta sign in to talk to my own chat, huh? That's crazy. Let's see here. View your live in a browser. Yeah, let's do that. What are we looking at here? Oh, okay. Okay. Like the stream. So they cannot see. Okay. Today is going to be a test stream. Today is a test stream. For a lot of people looking at this, we are migrating from TikTok to YouTube. TikTok has got us in this box. TikTok has got us in this box. Whatever algorithm they had, it's been completely crazy. We're not really entirely sure what the TikTok algorithm did, but it is not helping people going live. Let's see. All messages you send will appear publicly. Cool. All right, we're just testing some settings here. All right, I just want to see this. All right, all right, so we're good there. Viewers hidden. Oh no. Oh no. All right. $8 million is what it's going to cost for a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl. Pretty nuts. We're just still testing some of these. If anyone is reading this, and anyone can tell me if the video quality looks good, we're still trying to navigate this. When you're live, okay, so cool. So it looks okay. Looks okay there. Cool. Oh, no. Oops. Done. Where'd that go? The audio sounds different, does it? Okay. Let's see. Output. Mic. Oh, okay.
Boom. How about that? From TikTok. Hey, what's going on? How's that? Is that a better mic? It should be. It's Nicole. Oh, hi, Nicole. How's that? Is it better? Is that better? Does it sound better? Still sound the same? Maybe it's a little loud. Turn it down a little bit. Much better. Okay. So the audio, the mic's good. Okay. This is a test stream for the YouTube. Super clear now. Wow. Look at us. Wow. Wow. We are officially streaming on YouTube. This is the first time I've ever streamed on YouTube. I've seen it a lot, but I've never actually tried it. Wow. Where did my holy, I had something up. How are you today, Nicole? How are you on this fine day? Are you doing anything special? How is the weather where you are at? Okay. Hi, I'm your first. Yes, you are the first. You are the first viewer on the YouTube. I'm your first visitor. Yes. Hello, visitor. Hello, visitor. Thank you for the sub, by the way. Let's see. It's cold. I'm sorry to hear that. Currently, this is our first stream getting set up on this. Things I'm probably going to talk about later. I still got to apply for dual streaming on TikTok, but look at this number. Look at this crap. It's going to cost $8 million for a 30-second ad. 30-second ad. Nicole, you don't need to share this stream. It's okay. I'm just seeing how this has worked. The audio went back. So the audio refreshed itself to being weird. Okay. Audio went back to being weird. Okay. Let's see. Is it just maybe not? Yes, no, maybe so. I wonder how this sounds. Okay. Let's see. Microphone check. No. Is it still weird? It's delayed slightly. Interesting. Audio is weird. Wish I knew why. Interesting. I'm trying to see why the settings would be weird. It was super clear and now it's not clear. Okay. Mic 1. How about that? Is that the fix? Hey, what's up, Kristen? How are you today? We're just seeing what YouTube has got to offer. I have to mess with the settings for YouTube. It's pretty weird. This is going to be the first time streaming on YouTube. You sound fine? Yeah, okay. Then I don't know what's going on. I'm getting bad information. But we're just going to continue this. We're going to start this as if it was a real stream and not a complete test stream on YouTube. I'm glad that it's all sounding fine. We're going to be dual streaming on TikTok and YouTube. I just had to get I think I know the setting that cleared up the audio. It was when I put it on my speaker. I left and came back. Oh, what an easy fix. So yeah, we're going to be dual streaming. Whether you guys want to be on TikTok or YouTube, we're going to be applying for the stream key today. So I know a lot of people are used to seeing me on TikTok and stuff, and I know a lot of people prefer TikTok. I don't want to split the audience. I kind of want to get both. I want to be able to expand in two different streams. We're going to be doing the stream key. I know a lot of people prefer TikTok. I don't want to take that away from people. For whatever reason, when that TikTok algorithm went down, dude, it killed everybody. Everybody went down. And I'm not really entirely sure how to fix that. All those 4 months, the entire NFL season of grinding, they killed all of that momentum. There are people that have been grinding on TikTok for months and years, and they just had all that work erased. That's why we're kind of looking at, am I going to put all my eggs in one basket? And I honestly think multi-streaming is probably going to be the best thing that we can do. I know a lot of people are probably going to get used to YouTube, but again, I want to make sure that I'm offering both YouTube and I'm offering both TikTok, mainly TikTok, because I know that's where most of my viewers are coming from. So today is going to be kind of a test stream. I don't expect anyone to hang out on a platform that they're not really kind of familiar using and stuff. This is mainly to see how the audio sounds. Can I transition in between things? And this is all before the stream key. When I apply for my stream key, you guys won't have to choose between one or the other. You guys can see it on the preferred social media app that you guys are using. Right now, I'm using Streamlabs, OBS. That's how we're multi-streaming right now. Hopefully you guys are generally having a happy Tuesday. Things I want to be talking about, and I don't care how many viewers, I'm going to be talking about it too. We're just going to pretend like we got 10,000 viewers coming in on EBSN's YouTube, TikTok stream, or YouTube stream. It is going to cost every single person, every single advertiser, McDonald's, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Budweiser, you name it, for a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl, it is going to cost them $8 million. $8 million just to have a 30-second ad. And a lot of these companies, they don't even do the 30-second ads anymore. They're going to do the full minute. We're looking at every single ad that's over 30 seconds possibly being up to $16 million for 1 minute of advertising time. It's absolutely crazy. Business is booming in the NFL. Business is absolutely booming in the NFL. And one thing I found doing my doom scrolling, something I found that I don't think a lot of people have ever heard. So we all know last time the Patriots and the Seahawks played each other. I have never seen this clip ever. And the refs are actually caught discussing why they would not just hand it to Marshawn Lynch. So tell me if you guys can hear this, because I just need to. I need to know if you guys can. Number one, hear this, because again, this is a test stream. All right, I don't think you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear this video? I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if it's being audible. I'm not sure. Nope. Okay. Perfect. So mixer, boom, 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 boom. So this is window capture. Where is window capture? Window capture, boom. Let's do it like this. Properties, boom. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys. Window capture, monitor only, monitor and output. Okay, hold on. I got nothing. Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this right here. Because now I need to figure out what the hell's going on here. Capture audio. Let's try this. One more time. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
We got Lynch. All right, 9 minutes to go.
I think that's good. Okay, so you guys can hear that. I saw it. Okay. Hey, what up, Bella Bear? What's up, brother? How are you today? Hey, happy Tuesday. This is just kind of an idea. This is a test stream, brother. He said, what's up, buddy? I'm in the car headed back to the pad. I'm listening. What's up, Bella Bear? What's going on, man? Okay, so audio picks up. So something I want people, I have never, ever seen this clip, ever. I just found this morning. This is audio that I have never, ever heard. This is the refs discussing why the Seahawks did not hand it off to Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line. As we know, they decided to throw, picked off by Malcolm Butler. I've never heard this audio in my entire life, and still for now. This is the first time a lot of people are ever going to hear this. It actually just got released.
How do you throw that if you got Lynch? All right, 9 minutes to go. How do you throw that if you got Lynch? All right, 9 minutes to go.
So this was actually just released by NFL Films. I have never heard this audio. I have never heard. And it's funny because we talk about this today. This call to throw it on the 1 yard line instead of handing it to Marshawn Lynch, it's one of the most discussed play calls in NFL history. Arguably in NFL Super Bowl history, I think that this is probably the top 3 most talked about subjects when it comes to the Super Bowl. And I have never heard this audio, the refs discussing why they would not just hand it off. I thought it was absolutely fascinating. And again, I know we're doing a legitimate question that we all have. That's what I'm saying. But I have never, ever heard this particular clip. I wanted to bring that, especially something, for our new streaming day. Where as we try to venture into other platforms, other social media apps, this is just one of the things I kind of want to bring to this until we figure out the dual streaming. Again, we're going to be streaming on TikTok and YouTube, but right now we're just doing we're just going to do YouTube just so I can get the audio part set up. Things that I was not tracking coming and regarding into this Super Bowl. I did not know Josh McDaniels was going to be coaching. Again, he's the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots. I had no idea this was going to be his 10th Super Bowl that he is going to be coaching in. First one was in 2001. I did not even know he was a part of Brady's first Super Bowl. It's just the details that I was not tracking, something I had never heard of. I'm trying to show things that I have never even known. I did not know Josh McDaniel had coached in 10 different Super Bowls. I just don't think a lot of people are talking about it. I have never heard about it. Obviously, the most recent being 2018 Patriots versus Rams. And we all know Patriots won that one 13-3. Josh McDaniels going down in the GOAT conversation of offensive coordinators. Arguably, I'd say so. He has a much better record as an offensive coordinator than he does as a head coach. But I'm telling you, I really do think it's one of the crazier storylines. I did not know Josh McDaniel was in his 10th year as a Super Bowl coach. This is going to be his 10th Super Bowl of all time. And we have a number. So again, if you guys are the symbol style people, if you guys prefer looking at symbols, this is pretty much what every Super Bowl symbol was, dating all the way back to 2001. I don't know. Again, these are all clips. This is all making sure that my audio picks up. Oh, we got some Caleb Williams. You already know. Any way I can meme on the Bears, I'm going to find a way. Any way that I can meme on the Bears, I'm going to find a way. All right, let's see.
La, 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 la. Finger painting is fun. Go Bears. Hope everyone is normal and cool about this.
Woo! Yeah, Caleb! Wait, look at us now!
A typical reaction to Caleb Williams. Typical reaction. And well deserved. Well deserved, I'd say. So we knew that Bill Belichick was getting kicked out or blocked out by the Hall of Fame. Did not secure the 40 out of 50 votes that he needed to get to the Super Bowl, to the Hall of Fame. Now we find out Robert Kraft didn't either. This is starting to stink. It's starting to stink of politics. Is there a conglomerate? Is there a force that is trying to keep both Belichick and Robert Kraft out of the Hall of Fame? I think so. I think a lot of people look at the history of how the Patriots won the way they did, got to the playoffs, got to the Super Bowl the way they did. I think that there's an absolute force that is trying to keep these two people out. I don't blame them. Again, it really is kind of just beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And some people look at that dynasty and they see a little taint. And tainted, not taint. I don't know why I said taint. And now I've said it 3 times. If the Patriots lose this Super Bowl, it is going to be the most Super Bowl losses in NFL history by any team. Now, arguably, I don't think this is the worst stat either. Again, you can only lose the Super Bowl if you've been to the Super Bowl. There's still NFL franchises that will never be there. It's just one of these fun facts. If the Patriots lose, they are actually going to go down in Super Bowl history as having the most lost in this NFL history. Again, whether they win or lose, we already know. The Patriots are in a place that they do not belong. They should not have been here. No one, every metric, preseason, midseason, even late season, had these Patriots going to the Super Bowl. They were called overrated at every single step along their journey. From preseason, very first week 1 NFL regular season, they lost to the Raiders. And again, they were looking to go 4-13. And if you guys remember, they've actually gone 4-13 2 years in a row. Now they've gone for 4-13 2 years in a row to now being in the Super Bowl. The Patriots are looking at one of the best turnarounds in NFL history. And I'm telling you, I'm going for the kid. I'm rooting for Drake May. And these Patriots because they are the underdog. Every single metric has the Seattle Seahawks as the favorite. And I'm telling you, I'm going for the kid. Drake May joined some pretty exclusive company, being a second-year quarterback to make the NFL Super Bowl. Again, he joins a very, very short list. There are only 3 other quarterbacks that have ever gone to the Super Bowl inside of their second year. We are looking at Chef Russ. We are looking at Ben Roethlisberger and the GOAT, Tommy Brady. This has only been done 3 other times. A quarterback reaching the Super Bowl in their second or before their second year. This is a very, very short list. Drake May joins that short list. He's the 4th quarterback to do so. Again, it's a storyline I don't think a lot of people are talking about. And I'm rooting for the kid. I'm telling you, I want him to go out there and prove everyone wrong. Because honestly, I think everyone needs a good little shut-up medicine. Now, these are what the jerseys are going to look like. In a couple of years, we're going to have the Seattle Seahawks going to the Super Bowl sponsored by Monster, Mobile One, Toyota, Frito-Lay, Axe, Goodyear. What else? Frito-Lay again. Sponsored by Nike. All they're missing is the Bojangles sticker. I'm telling you, in a couple of years, and if you guys are looking at the NBA, we're already kind of starting to see this. The NBA, their entire jerseys are littered with ad space. And I really do think that the NFL, it's a matter of time before we start having 5-hour energy patches, like right near the shoulder pads. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. And again, we've already showed you this. As you guys know, as the Super Bowl comes closer and closer, just for a 30-second ad time, it is going to cost $8 million. $8 million to advertise during the Super Bowl. And I'm telling you, that cancels any plans that I had to have, EBSN as a sports ad. That's not happening. It's okay. 8 million, 6 million was about my limit. I don't know about 8. Sam Darnold's history against the Patriots, not really the best one. He is 0-4 in his career going against the Patriots. Now, again, most of his time was when he was on the Jets. Sam Darnold has not quite gotten over the hump when it comes to New England Patriots. He is, in fact, facing his arch nemesis when it comes to this Super Bowl. Is this going to be a different story? Is it going to be a different tale? We're going to find out. Is Sam Darnold going to be 1-5 at the end of this Super Bowl in his career versus the Patriots? We are desperately, we are now, 5 days until the Super Bowl? I'm pretty excited about the Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. I kind of look forward to the offseason. We have some news. The NFL is international, baby. And nothing says NFL football go ahead and enjoy our bottom 2 teams. The Browns and the Saints, possibly going to be the 2 teams. For sure, the Saints. They have gained home field advantage in Paris, France. We're going to be playing in Paris. 16 international games coming up this NFL season. We are sending them our best and our brightest. We are sending them Pro Bowler Shedeur Sanders, baby. Pro Bowler Shedeur Sanders is going to be playing in Paris. I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited. Browns and the Saints. We're sending them the best. Good luck, French. Good luck. Enjoy that very, very much. Let's see. I got one more. Yeah, these are the games that we're going to be expecting for this year. This is the international map for the NFL 2026 international games. We are down in Melbourne, Australia. London, England is going to have 3 different games this NFL season. Madrid, Spain. Key thing about this one actually sold out last year. Sold out. Again, we're going to be in Mexico City, Mexico, Rio, Brazil. Remember the Packers? The Packers had to hire security just to keep that whole entire team safe outside the hotel. They had to have armed cars move the players from facility to facility because that's just how bad Brazil is. The world of the NFL is forever expanding. Business is booming. And we showed you this graphic the other day. And I want to bring it up one more time. Business is not only booming in the NFL. We are looking at an increased salary cap, something that we've been talking about for the last couple days, but something that's been coming out over the last couple days that I think is relevant news. If you guys are enjoying seeing more NFL stars on more NFL teams, I'm telling you, it's just going to get easier from here. NFL salary in 2013 was only $123 million. In just 13 years, we're talking about numbers that have literally almost tripled. Business is booming in the NFL, and there's no one more excited than Jerry Jones right now. Jerry Jones is going to find a way to spend every single dime of this $300 million and still find a way to blame the head coach. It's never Jerry Jones's fault, but that's going to be okay. Big news coming out today, too. And this came out yesterday. A lot of people were not tracking it because it came out later in the day. It looks like our analysis of Max Crosby is not going anywhere. It was 100% false. In fact, not only does he want to go somewhere, he wants to play for a contender this next upcoming season. We're not talking about waiting another season. He may be moving as early as this offseason right now. And not only is does he want to play for a contender, he has named the 4 teams that he would possibly go to. The Ravens, the Giants, the Panthers, and the Eagles are currently his favorite potential trade destinations. Now, we know Max Crosby is going to cost somewhere around $38 million a year. Devastating. Not a lot of teams have that kind of bread. Not a lot of teams have that kind of space to be paying $38 million to one player. But there are some teams that can. And we showed this the other day too. We showed this the other day. The NFL salary cap, real quick, for people that just in case. The salary cap looks like this. Teams that are going to be making a move for Max Crosby that I don't think are on a lot of people's radar right now. I think it's going to be the Seattle Seahawks. I think he stays on the West Coast. I think they're going to let Leonard Williams go. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to try to get both Max Crosby and try to retain Sam Darnold and JSN. I'm telling you, I think this is one of the crazier things. I believe in the next upcoming days, we are going to start hearing news how Max Crosby is actually headed to the Seattle Seahawks. I think it's going to happen as early as this offseason. As far as him leaving the Raiders, I think that's sooner rather than later. I think we're going to see Max Crosby on the move very, very, very soon. Let's see. Seattle Seahawks had a sick-ass drone show. This is all drones, baby. I would love to know how many drones it actually took to do this. Oh, you can't do that anymore. You cannot dunk on the goalpost. That's a flag. It's 15 yards. 15 yards. Not allowed. All right. Well, actually, did you guys know though too? The Seattle Seahawks are currently up for grabs. A lot of people don't know how this is possible. Their owner actually passed away. He had something in his will to where the team would not be sold for another 10 years. We're looking at a possible sales price, and I'm telling you, it's only going to get higher from here. If the Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl, right now, before anything is even won, they are evaluated at about a $7 billion evaluation right now. And I'm telling you, I think the Seahawks are going to be worth a lot more. They win the Super Bowl right here. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to go on for sale. I think it's going to be a lot more than this. I think $7 billion. I think that's low end. I think I'm looking at 8.5. I think 8.5 is going to be the magic number. What kids in Africa are rooting for right now to win the Super Bowl? Who they are rooting for? Currently, a live look at who is rooting for who in Africa. Looks like most of North Africa is actually rooting for the Rams. And it looks like South Africa is going to actually be rooting for the Broncos. As we know, somewhere has to be getting these NFC, AFC championship winners. And again, they make them for all four teams, and only two teams get to win this. So that means they got to send these shirts somewhere. And I'm saying right now, this is where they're going. This is a live look at the map of where they're going to go. Let's see. Let's go. Panzatucky Phil. This is the stupidest show. Panzatucky Phil and his ancestors have an accuracy rate of 39% going back to 1887. If you guys have been living underneath a rock. Panzatucky Phil, he's that little groundhog, that little bastard that tells us if it's going to be winter or spring. Is it going to be an early spring or is it going to be 6 more weeks of winter? It has an accuracy rate dating all the way back to 1887 of only 39%. These are still better numbers than J.J. McCarthy. It's 9 demon time, baby. It's 9 demon time. I absolutely love it. I only wanted to do a quick half-hour stream. Again, we're just testing some stuff out. I want to make sure the audio is clear. Yeah, I wanted to do a quick half hour. I wanted to make sure everything on YouTube is set up. We're going to be doing the dual streaming on both TikTok and YouTube. I just want to make sure the audio is all good here. Because this is pretty much what this is going to be the path going forward. We're going to start dual streaming. I'm going to go live for another 30 seconds, but I'm just going to let you guys know. Pretty much this is going to be the way. I'm not going to be holding you guys to just YouTube. I'm going to be applying for that stream key. So that way I have multiple places that people can watch me. I know we have around 44,000 currently on TikTok. But yeah, we're going to be making the migration to both platforms. YouTube, right now it's going to be TikTok. It could be YouTube or it could be Twitch. We're not really entirely sure. But for the people that did hang out today, I want to say genuinely thank you. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I want to let you guys, have a good day and stuff like that. And I appreciate you guys hanging out for the first